Moving on from all of that, it's time for News or Snooze, presented by Christopher William Jewelers. Bennett gives me 3 quotes. I say if they're newsworthy or snoozeworthy, hit me.
First one from Francis Meehan. Based off of what we put on film, it wouldn't surprise me if they, referring to Troy, tried to put shot plays on us.
Yeah, duh. You guys couldn't guard anything. What do you? Yeah, of course they should. If they don't run shot plays, you should look at Summerall and see if he's throwing the game.
So is it news or snooze?
Oh, sorry, snoozeworthy.
I think snooze too, but it was just cracking me up a little bit. Where it's like, I think they're going to try to.
I think they're going to try and throw. I know we just let a freshman quarterback throw for 377. I think Troy's going to throw though. Yeah, no, yeah, of course. Your secondary's bad. Sorry, that was really aggressive.
I enjoyed Meehan's interview because he's like, they love to run the ball, but yeah, they'll probably try to throw a little. And then I think Shane Metlin had asked him if there was like a different vibe on campus after the UVA win, like people coming up to him, and he had a big smile. And he's like, maybe if I'm wearing a JMU football shirt, but like I'm not that recognizable. People are coming up to me like, dude.
I love the humble. That's so true. I mean, Francis Meehan is a very good safety, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't know if we're sickos for JMU sports. I don't think I'd recognize him.
Yeah, he's wearing just like a gray T-shirt and D-Hall. People aren't like running over like Francis. That was a good one. All right, number 2. I promise you that was a C+ game in terms of how you'd like to see your team fly around and execute. Curt Cignetti on Jamie's performance against Virginia.
I mentioned this earlier, and because I mentioned it earlier without this segment, I'm going to say it's newsworthy. I did say I think they played an A+ game, a D- game, and then an A+ game. But I think it is worth noting that wasn't JMU's best game. They put up 36 points, but at the same time, like you got to play an A+ game in that spot, and now you're like in a prime letdown spot. So let's not have back-to-back C+ games, please.
Yeah. All right. Third quote, angry Curt Cignetti. Today at practice, we were average, and it was a below average practice. There was no zip. There was no energy. There was no leadership. Execution was not good enough. The scout team wasn't good enough.
When he threw shots at the scout team, I was like, whoa!
Not giving us a good enough look. And you feel like you're just holding a dam. Curt Cignetti.
I'm surprised you didn't use his quote later where he was like, to get better, you have to be uncomfortable. There's too many people on this team who are comfortable. It's my job to make them uncomfortable. And I was like, whoa, this is like really intense. That quote, I think it's newsworthy. It's also just a hilarious quote because like it is so aggressive. He's calling out the scout team. He's doing all of this stuff. Can I read into that quote too much?
Sure.
I don't think he likes Jordan McLeod. And I have nothing to base this off of. Absolutely nothing except for this quote. I don't think he likes Jordan McLeod at all.
I think he's got issues with the defense because he keeps bringing up seniors, and like the safeties have been a position he's called out that's played probably the worst, and they're like all seniors. I think he's got beef with the senior safeties not playing to his level. I also kind of think that this is a fraudulent lie. I think the practice was probably fine.
Yes.
Because they asked some of the players who came in after, I think Tyshawn Wyatt and Meehan, they're like, yeah, pretty good. Like, we're ready for the week. And then they're like, well, Cignetti said it was terrible. And they're like, I mean, yeah, we got to get like a little better. But I just don't think it was like a horrible practice. I think he's just trying to get their attention. So he said it on Tuesday. So Wednesday through Friday, they would be ultra locked in because it could have gone the other way. They could have easily lost the Virginia game.
Yes.
So they shouldn't get like ahead of themselves. But I don't know. I kind of just feel like he's trying to pump them up and inspire them a little bit, even though the practice was probably fine.
Yeah, I agree. Whew, that was a fun one. We had Troy. Oh,
sorry. I was just going to say, I liked, you mentioned the discomfort quote. David Teal had a quick follow-up that like kind of got lost because like I don't think he had the mic, but he was like, what are you going to do to make them uncomfortable? And he had this huge smile. He's like, I'll think about that tonight. It's like, oh my God. So whatever they did at Wednesday's practice was probably not a lot of fun.
Yeah, probably not at all.